live 2-3 minutes away from all of us. On days off too, it's fun. I mean, we can hang out with each other. Now we're gonna go pick up Trocheck. This is Vince's house. We give him a. This is Hillary.
Hello.
Mommy. Good?
Pretty nice. He does drive me around quite a bit. He takes me to the games most of the time too. It's nice being able to drive around in a golf cart downtown.
This is the breakfast place.
Just take up 6 spots in your golf cart.
Doobie doobie.
How you doing?
What up, bro? Yandel's inside.
What's up, boys?
This is Aaron.
Are you guys eating outside?
Yeah, we're gonna eat outside.
Hey, what's up? Did we win? Did we win?
Yeah, of course we won.
Yes.
There you go.
That was quite an ending.
It was.
It's been a tight race pretty much the last 20 games of the season. I mean, everybody has the same goal in mind. We all want to make the playoffs. We want to go far in the playoffs. Everybody wants to win a Stanley Cup. With that in mind, even though we did lose a few on the road, we are still in the hunt. We know we still have a chance to make it. So
It's a do or die for us. I mean, we gotta win every game now till the end. So I think when we're at home, and we've been good at home, and 2 out of 3 are gonna be home games. So we'll see what is gonna happen at the end of it.
Bobby Lou's birthday today?
How old is he?
40? Is he 40 today? 39? No. Born in 79, so he's 39. A million years old today, 1,000 games tomorrow. Wow, it's a big milestone. Thank you.
1,000 game is it's incredible.
See ya.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
You look back on the history of hockey, and to think one of 3 guys to get to that number, it's absolutely incredible.
1,000 games, 39-year-old Roberto Luongo, the 3rd goalie ever to reach 1,000.
1,000 games is a lot of games to play. You got to have a healthy career.
Congratulations to Roberto Luongo, an impressive National Hockey League debut.
It's exceptional. He's one of those goalies, obviously, that can steal you games, and you've seen it throughout his whole career.
And for the Florida Panthers, Roberto Luongo, he is still considered a rookie.
I remember, coming into the NHL and playing Vancouver, and you look at Lou like he was on a different planet.
Vancouver has won the first game of the Stanley Cup final.
In Vancouver, when they went on their run, obviously he was a massive part of that.
A shutout for Roberto Luongo, his 3rd of the playoffs.
What he's done in this league is up there with some of the best.
Roberto Luongo puts the Panthers jersey back on nearly 8 years after being traded.
You can only dream as a player playing 1,000 games, and as a goalie, that's a whole nother level.
To the point, Ehrhoff as the power play ends. His shot right on, save Luongo, and then another one! Oh, Roberto Luongo, welcome back to South Florida!
To be as good as he has for that long is just, I think, for me, is he comes to work every day, and you know where you're going to get out of him, and you know that he's going to give you a chance to win most nights.
Shot, save Luongo! And Luongo gets the shutout, the 74th of his incredible career.
Just to see him in the locker room and knowing how important every game is, it's pretty cool to be playing with a guy like that.
As an organization, I mean, this is what we played for all year, and to Louis to reach this milestone, it means everything. So we got to win this game. The guys know how much is on the line.
4 days to go in the season, and the Cats are alive.
Here we go with the Boston Bruins again.
Bruins playing for something too, trying to win the division.
And everybody knows the importance of this game. So the keys for us tonight, play fast north-south, put pucks behind them, and work off our forecheck. Let's go out, leave it all on the ice here, right, and feel good about ourselves after this game.
Come on, little baby, let's do it.
And the Panthers, 14-3, their last 17 on home ice.
Time!
Up ahead for Sevier. Fights off a check, throws it cross ice. Ekblad, Dadonov, puts it in, score! Incredible goal by Barkov! And the Panthers have the lead 1-0. What a pass! What a play! Whoa! Bukestad got the puck deep, but knocked away by Bukestad. Vetrano in front, score! Take that, Boston! And the Panthers will take the lead to the dressing room.
If they're making you go stop and start back and forth like that so many times, you're obviously going to be tired.
Barking kicked it to me in the middle, and then I kind of sucked. Period.
Get monkey off the back.
Like our pace.
It's our best period in a long time here. It's the reason being because we put pucks behind them. They're heavy on our forwards on the walls here. Just flip it over top, make the race in the neutral zone, all right? Keep going after these guys. Let's win a second. Good job.
Now we pick up right where we left off in the first. Action. Oh, a steal here in the Panthers zone. Marchand's got a chance, and Luongo makes the save. Locked away in front and taken away by Matheson. Tries a pass that's stolen, though. Krejci in front for Hyman, and he scores. No! And the Bruins have tied it at 2. We'll go to the third even.
Have Yance walking to go far side and then go to the net or go short side. But they usually have that F2 jump out of the hole.
In the right guy, hockey at the right time here. Wouldn't want to get in any other way.
Simple hockey. Keep putting pucks behind them here. Fight for those second and third chances in the O-zone. Let's go take it to him for 20.
Here we go. Jump away from the goalie here, eh?
It's over in New Jersey. The Devils are in, so they have clinched the playoff spot. What a race. And that battle is between the Panthers and the Flyers.
One on! Hey! Go Jens, wheel, you got time!
Panthers need a win to stay alive. And Ekblad takes a shot, it just goes wide.
I was hoping for a beauty tip there.
Nice shot, actually.
Close.
6:44 to go. Senior in the slot, gives back. Matheson with a wrister, score!
You're right, Matty!
The Caps will not go quietly. 3-2.
What a time to get one. What a time.
They know that everybody else had won, and the Panthers must win this hockey game.
The Caps will go to game 81 on Saturday night, and at least until the afternoon, they are still alive.
We're still in it, boys. We're still in it.
Didn't get much help from other teams.
Yeah, we keep talking about taking care of our own business, but it's disappointing and how some of those games went this time of year. It's tough to rely on other teams.
But I tell you what, the boys probably played the best game of the year. I thought we were phenomenal, both ends of the ice. I think that was our best game by far.
The guys, Lou, we want to give you something kind of commemorate today. So on behalf of the guys, Lou, a little something for your 1000th game.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks, boys. Really appreciate it.
We all chipped in for this as well. So, big goaltender, but Lou.
Hey, I just want to say that was the best game we played all year, man. I wasn't feeling great, but you guys pulled it out and made my job easy tonight. So this belongs to everybody. Great job tonight, all right?
Philadelphia will play at 3 o'clock on Saturday against the Rangers. If they win, the Panthers are out. If they lose, the Panthers' fate, incredibly, would be in their hands.
He's taken his place. Pionk out there as well as Zuccarello and Stahl.
Shoot it!
Couturier took the pass from Giroux and drifts and gives it on to Giroux again. Right around near the bench.
No way!
And it's 2-0.
No, it went under.
We're ahead by 2 in a game we gotta have. Stanley Cup playoffs begin on Wednesday.
Come on. Who scored for Philly?
4 1/4 to go here in the third period.
Well, it's a disappointment. I think that we wanted to go into tomorrow and have a chance at clinching a spot in the playoffs. Again, I said that that's the tough part when you have to rely on other teams. And, obviously we know an hour before the game that our playoff hopes are done.
The Flyers are in. They have qualified.
It's tough going into this game, trying to approach this game and, and get the job done tonight. Let's get ourselves up. I know it's not easy, but we talked about playing the right way, playing right to the end, all right? Doing all the things that made us a good team all year, all right? More importantly, play for each other out there, all right? So let's go out there and play hard.
this season was obviously a disappointment for us not making the playoffs.
31 on the year for Trubchek, 4-2 Panthers.
Falling a point or two short to get into the playoffs to give yourself a chance to win the Stanley Cup is, it's tough to swallow right now.
The Panthers hold on in the home finale. It's not a playoff year for the Panthers, but they came home. They won all 4 games. They swept the homestand.
The last 2 weeks were basically our playoffs. We stuck with it and we were able to win the last 5 games of the season.
Well, that's it for the season. 96 points. Well, they will go home.
They kept fighting right to the end. The last game in Boston's a perfect example. It didn't really mean anything standings-wise, and there's no reason for them to play as hard as they did, but it's the type of character that's been assembled in that room from top to bottom.
The Panthers, the 8th team in league history, 94 points or more, not to make the postseason.
We got 96. I mean, the more you think about it, the more upset you get about it.
It's something to be proud of, but at the same time, it's so disappointing to finish with 96 points and not be in a playoff spot.
They came oh so close.
I think the second half we could have given up and said we were out, we were too far back, but just our resiliency and showing how good of a team we were.
And that's it. A comeback win.
Everybody counted us out, but I think we were one of the best teams after the All-Star break in the whole league.
And the Panthers win for the 5th time in 6 games.
We never hit the panic button. That was our biggest thing this year.
This year was brand new for a lot of people. We all grew a little bit together from the first half of the season to the second half of the season.
I really do believe that this is a pretty good group of guys and took some tough things that happened in our community and did their best to turn it into a positive.
Nothing's ever going to fix or heal what happened, but that's the job of being a professional athlete, is to be a role model for your community.
A very small piece of the puzzle whenever you look at the big picture, and something like this happens, it's very real and it's a lot bigger than the game of hockey.
We'll definitely look back on this season and say, wow, that was crazy. We didn't make the playoffs, but there's just so many things that I'm going to take for life.
Florida Panthers made my dream come true. I mean, we are part of this community and we're one giant family.
I love you guys. I love you. You can see it's a big family. Love you. That's what a team is all about.
I'm just proud to say that, I'm a Florida Panther.
Florida Panthers, you want to win, so when you're a Panther, you never quit.
I always tell our players, the true test of a hockey player is how you deal with adversity, how you make yourself better from it, and I think our guys did an amazing job of that.